Welcome back! The topic of today's lesson is online sales presentation. You're gonna learn how to create and deliver a killer presentation for your clients wherever they may be. So let's begin! If you're planning to do an online sales presentation, the first thing you should decide on is the platform that you're going to use to demonstrate your slides via screen sharing. There's plenty of choices here. If the client's already using Bitrix24, you can go with our video conferencing tool, which makes perfect sense since it will allow you to show the product in action. If the client's not familiar with Bitrix24 yet, choose any other popular tool that's convenient for you both: Skype, Zoom, or Google Hangouts. Whatever the choice may be, make sure you test it before the call. Set it up properly and familiarize yourself with the functionality you might need. Also, find out if there are any limitations to the call duration or number the participants. Check the equipment and connection. Your online sales presentation is like a space shuttle launch. You have to think about all the things that can possibly go wrong and eliminate any possibility of them doing so. Why? Because, like with the space shuttle, the cost of a mistake is too high. So, if you want your presentation to go real smooth, check everything, from your internet connection to your headphones. That concerns software as well. You don't want to find yourself in a situation where something's not opening or working slowly. Then, get the client's confirmation. This is a very important step that's often overlooked by many. The day before the presentation, contact your client and get a simple confirmation from them. Introduce yourself, confirm the time of the call, who's going to be participating, and whether the client has any additional questions. Only after that can you proceed to the next step, which is preparing your presentation. The next step is preparation. First of all, you need to make sure your presentation is brief and down to the point. Ideally, not exceeding 15 minutes. Anything longer than that will bore the life out of your clients and make them not want to buy from you. Number 2, you don't want to lose your focus. Your presentation and the client's time are too important to waste them on trivial, non-essential things like the history of product releases. Single out the main pain points of your client and show how Bitrix24 can solve them. That's all your client cares about. And finally, don't stray away too far from your presentation structure. In fact, you can even write it down on a piece of paper and keep it near you. This way, even if you get distracted by an unexpected question, you can always pick up where you left off. Now, the most interesting part is how to structure your presentation right, what to include, and most importantly, what not to include. It all starts with a title slide where you place your company logo and what your presentation is going to be about. Next up is the pain point slide, which should contain the main problem and needs of your potential client. Logically enough, the next series of slides will be dedicated to the solutions you have to offer. Here, you can give a brief technical description of your solution. Next up, a series of slides called Customer Benefits. Here, you should draw the client's attention to the practical benefits and amazing possibilities of your solution from the client's perspective. Make it 2 slides maximum. In the next series of slides that we call Experience, you show the client your previous similar projects to demonstrate their overall efficiency and amazing results. If it worked for them, then it is definitely gonna work for you. You know, the social proof thing. Once you get to the next slide, which is implementation stages, the deal is almost won. Here, you just have to lay out the next few steps your client has to take to implement your solution. Obviously, the key words here are quick and easy. The plans and pricing slide, which comes next, is certified. Here, you remind the client that not everything is free in this world and good solutions have to be paid for. However, and that's where you cheer them back up, The price for your solution is affordable to the point of ridiculousness. Plus, if the client hurries up and buys now, some special offer or discount will apply, and that's the contents of the special offer slide, if you have one. That's it, guys. We made it to the final slide where you can thank the client for their time and add your contact details, email or, for example, phone. As we mentioned earlier, don't forget to customize your presentation depending on the client. It has to look and feel as if it was made specifically for them. Now, we've got some more tips that will help you to deliver a killer presentation. These little things can sometimes make a big difference. Tip 1. Keep it short and simple. Try to speak for no more than 1 or 2 minutes per slide. Tip 2. One idea, one slide. This will help you to hold the client's attention. Tip 3. Use your brand colors in the presentation. Tip 4. Go for minimalistic style. Use no more than 1 or 2 fonts. You're a salesman, not an underground artist. Tip 5. Avoid using big words or complicated technical jargon. Tip 6. If you want your clients to be able to read whatever on your slides, align your text left, make your intervals consistent and avoid using long market lists. Instead, try to use more visuals like charts, graphs, diagrams, etc. It's what sales professionals do. Tip 7. Rehearse. After you finished compiling your presentation, it is time to practice your delivery. To do so, record yourself delivering the presentation and then watch the video recording to see how it looks and feels. If there are any noticeable imperfections, you will be able to spot them and fix them. And the final touches. You may spend a considerable amount of time preparing your first online sales presentation, and it may still be a bit rough around the edges. However, once you get the hang of it, all the subsequent presentations will get progressively easier, and you might even inject a healthy dose of improvisation here and there. And that's it for now. Today we've learned how to make a killer online presentation that will impress your clients and get them hooked instantly. Just remember one thing, a professionally done sales presentation is a key to a successful closed deal. Make sure you invest enough time and effort in your sales presentation. It will eventually pay off.